but even in Edinburgh, I think they're hour shows. I'm planning on putting together like a half an hour that I will do. That there'll be a half an hour that'll be largely the same in the 4 shows. The other half an hour, will be some other stuff or some ad libs. Who knows what? But I'll try to make it as fun for people as possible, and I'll try to make wrestling fans feel special that they're there, while not alienating the comedy fans who want to check it out.
Because that's the thing, there's already a pretty strong buzz over here in terms of the Edinburgh Festival. I mean, I've been doing the Fringe myself for about 7 years now, and there's already a very strong buzz about Mick Foley doing the Edinburgh Festival, which is excellent going into the festival. I mean, it sounds silly, but without saying it in a negative way, you've only been doing stand-up now, is it about 2 years?
Yeah.
And you don't. I know you've got the tour under your belt and all that, and all fantastic accolades. But you said it yourself when we last gigged together in Glasgow that you still consider yourself to be a learning new comic, a learning comic. Are you feeling the pressure at all going into Edinburgh, or are you just excited about it?
Oh man, right now I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
I imagine getting into July and early August I'll be a little bit nervous. And Brendan Burns said just forget about your feelings.
Oh yeah.
When you're in Edinburgh, as far as criticism, because you'll get hammered there worse than you ever have. And I imagine there'll be some comedy critics who are going to be a little cynical. And I've been through that in when I wrote 2 novels. You've got your critics who are prone to like you, because, to like the book because they already like you, and therefore will give you a more favorable, review than you probably should have gotten.
Yeah.
And you've got a few people out there who are going to be especially harsh, and then the vast majority of them are going to be open-minded and will cover it fairly. So, but I'm prepared to get brutalized here and there, and when you're there with the best comics in the world, it'd be kind of silly for me to say, hey, I'm as good as any of these guys, because I am still learning.
Well, one of the things about the festival as well is there's this myth that is quite competitive. It is quite competitive, but a lot of the comics are very, very supportive. And I know you mentioned Brendan and Chris and myself and all that type of thing, but what comics are you watching yourself that you're learning from? I know you mentioned Bob Levy and these type of stuff. Who's the guys that inspire you in stand-up?
Yeah, I'm doing some shows in the States with Bob.
Yeah.
Bob's teaching me that there is room for actual jokes. Right. Because I'm a storyteller, but it's nice to season things up. Like I even asked him, I was like, geez, like when I tell this story about Velvet, like I don't really do her justice as to what a beautiful woman she is. And I said, how can I describe her butt? And so Bob had a colorful way to describe Velvet, and then from there I've been like taking it like, okay, and then I can take that example of the 2 apples together and kind of expand on it. And so I've seen that when I do the shows, hey, it is nice, to get that like really laugh out loud joke, as a lot of my stuff. It makes you think a little bit. It's kind of chuckling, and there are some big laughs, but it reminds me of being a boxer, and that you need your, storytelling is like your jab, and you need to set up your big punches with those stories. Yeah. You can't really win a match on jabs alone, if that makes any sense.
No, that makes complete sense. Well, look, I know that there's a fantastic buzz about the stand-up tour and all that type of thing, and obviously the dates at the Edinburgh Festival are going to be a fantastic complement to that, and the tickets are on sale via the Edinburgh Festival website. Mick, we can't have you on the show without talking about some wrestling. Could you give us a little bit of time to do that?
All right.
Hey, there we go. That's all.